Technically, half of you are dead, or should be.
All my friends are.
Who's here for show today? Who's here for just appearance?
Wendy.
Just me.
Kind of all of us.
So, just curious, how did you come to this project?
I was sitting with my cousin at a hockey game, and he turned to me and he said, "Are you auditioning for Arrow?" This was the Saturday before I went in. And I said, "No." He said, "Normally when I read a pilot script, I picture me," because he's an actor as well. And he said, "This time I read this one and I pictured you." I went in on a Wednesday. When I went back there on the Friday, our director for the pilot, David Nutter, sat me down before my studio test, and he said, "You're my guy." He goes, "I found Tom Welling. Now I found you." I got cast, I guess, the following Tuesday. And then a couple of days later, I found out that Katie was going to get cast through my Twitter feed.
I think I might have broke that story. You probably read it from my Twitter feed.
Huh?
Yeah. How is your second Comic-Con as part of Arrow going?
It's her
First?
My first.
What?
Well, this is the first sort of introduction to Comic-Con. This is really quiet. This is good. This is great.
This is not what it's
working
like.
out.
Last time you were here, you were not an Arrow series regular.
No.
Now you are.
Yes.
I think it was last year's interview that did it.
You think so?
I think so. I think
Well,
they saw it
all right.
and they're like, there's something here.
Okay, so I have to thank you then, and I have to bow to you, and I'm bowing to the beaker. Yes, I am.
When it started, it was just Arrow. Now it's Arrow, it's Flash, it's Legends of Tomorrow, but you guys sort of started it all.
We're all so rich. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
We get to sort of.
Well, we're utterly responsible for everything you just described.
When we first spoke in 2012, when we were here, there were no superhero shows on TV. So it's nice that with
there's one
some
on every
small contribution of our show, people like the people at WB and the CW and now CBS and Netflix and ABC and Fox have had the faith to put superhero shows on TV. That aspect of it is gratifying.
John, you have the Wentworth Miller deal. How's that gonna work?
Well, to be honest with you, it was a surprise when I saw it online myself.
Where did you see it?
Well, I
TVLine. But anyway, go ahead.
TVLine, I saw it. Yeah, of course I did.
Where did you see it?
I actually,
We're here with you in 2012 when no one had seen the show. And now, on our third episode, we'll be 100 away from passing Smallville.
Wow.
Not that I've thought about that.
Not that it's a competition.
This is going up after the panel, so I heard about Michael Emerson. Fair to say he will be villainous?
I think it's fair to say that he's going to be, morally compromised.
Wait, what? Michael what?
Michael Emerson.
Michael Emerson?
Yeah, from Lost.
Where's he from?
Lost.
From Lost.
Lost.
Are you just finding this out? I just did too.
That Michael Emerson?
Michael Emerson's on the show!
I just found it on stairs.
Michael, I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
We're the TVLine Comic-Con suite with the cast of Arrow. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, man.
How is prison life treating Oliver?
Great.
Really nice.
Is that true?
Really nicely. I think so.
Meanwhile, back home, how are the loved ones dealing with Oliver being away? And by loved ones, I mean Felicity and Diggle.
They're not dealing well. They're calling Curtis nonstop and wondering where he is. I think they're lonely,
Checking in on them.
Yeah, doing that. More ringing.
They're not doing that.
Get out.
I'm Matt Mitovich in the TVLine Comic-Con suite with the cast of the CW's Arrow, who are here to tout their final season.
Is that true?
Apparently.
Oh.
Shades of Echo 2018.
Okay.
Katie, Stephen, and David, as the three original cast members still with us, what would you like to get out of this final season?
When I told the crew that this was going to be, that we were going to come back for 10 episodes, I asked them very politely, I said I would like to finish with as many people that are standing here right now as possible. And everyone came back. So to me, this is already a success. Everyone's just pulling out all the stops, and it's awesome.